11 games winning run. This was the kind of form I remember that Leicester City had in 2015. And at the end of the season, they were lifting the Premier League title. Well, Aston Villa, under Unai Emery, 11 games winning run. Wow. And in those 11 games, they beat Man City, they beat Arsenal, they beat Manchester United, they beat Chelsea. I mean, just give Aston Villa the title already, but we know it's not as easy as that. But then, how impressive is this Aston Villa?
They have been excellent, they have been good. Unai Emery has been exceptional.
And Watkins is not performing, except for maybe the Chelsea game. Watkins has been having he has been a shadow.
That's a team sport. That's why it's a team sport.
Sancho is not performing well. I mean,
Rogers has been performing.
But they're just dragging out the results.
Most of their wins has actually been by one goal margin. And I think that if you want
Arsenal, Manchester City,
if you want to win league or probably
you have to learn how
to win games by probably one goal margin. Everything doesn't have to be.
I remember Leicester City 2015 one.
So that I think that was it. I think last week when we were here, and when they defeated United 2-1, I know Maja was saying something about United being a small club.
World champions.
World champions.
Now so world champion collect for house. That now how even call was our house they collect.
And again for United, they are the days of United. They just grew in that game. This one they had their star players. Kupama was back. James was
there. Talking about Aston Villa, you are just.
We're saying how impressive.
Put respect on the World Champions League, please.
How impressive that's all now. Oga don enter Chelsea now.
For Aston Villa, they will actually be very very good. And I mean defensively, feels like they've gotten it. Attacking wise, they've gotten it as well. You look at the beginning of the season. They were not scoring goals, and there were question marks about the fact that the PSR has really caught up with them. They are not scoring goals, no guarantee.
So what's the quality of players that they signed?
Yeah, they don't sign. Then they sold them Jacob Ramsey as well. They are selling their non-buying players, and I just felt like all of a sudden their players, all of them just woke up. Emiliano Buendia is coming, John McCain, Morgan Rogers. And even
their midfield, you know,
this Kamara, that guy has been outstanding.
And even this guy I think this guy went injured. This guy, their defender went off injured, and they brought in Pau Torres. They did not secure the difference. Even their fullbacks as well. Kosa is a back as well. Martin Cash has been fantastic this season. And Martin, who has come to replace Lucas Digne, has also been fantastic as well this season. So honestly, I think that's what Unai Emery does very well. Even at this time with them, I think Villarreal has said, he knows how to play when they're not manage small things like this. And let's not forget they are in the Europa League.
Yeah.
And this is Unai Emery's competition. So this feels like he might just be winning the Europa League.
How about the double? I mean, we shouldn't be talking about the possibility of winning the
they are winning over went tomorrow actually. It's all the targets.
They beat Arsenal
at Villa Park now. And this once we get to the preview, I think but I just know that they are winning us. It's over.
Let's not forget Aston 15 at home goal for Arsenal to beat a struggling Wolverhampton Wanderers at home.
We'll get to preview. Okay, so now Aston Villa has been fantastic, but it doesn't hand them the league anyways because
but they're in the title race.
They are in the title race, but let's not forget that the best team in the Premier League is still on top of the table right now, and Manchester City is also there. So
there's United in between.
Well,
in between where?
We're talking about serious teams here.
Which side?
Not title pretenders now.
Okay, let's talk about Chelsea. This Chelsea team, it feels like you come here and will say the same thing over and over again. I don't get it. Especially that they attack. Garnacho, Gittins, better so.
It feels like they spent all their energy on Barcelona because since they defeated Barcelona.
But the performance Estadio has dropped after the Barcelona game. Liam Delap, João Pedro are not Gittins and Garnacho. I
there's something that Shola said the last time he was on camera, that there's this thing about Enzo Maresca. He says he's a tactician. He doesn't really have his own pattern, like we all know, he's trying to emulate this Guardiola style of play and everything. So I believe this busy schedule, having just 2 days to prepare for a match, is really affecting you. Someone that needs time to analyze his opponent and play against that opponent. He doesn't have his own style.
Well, I've seen the situations where he prepares for a final and wins it because he crafts a formation that will.
Yes. So this December busy period has not been favorable.
For example, they played on Saturday. They're playing tomorrow.
Yes.
Then they are playing on Saturday again.
So it's not
favorable.
So and I look at the type of mistake he also made. We've seen Chalobah and Fofana for a while now, and they hadn't conceded.
No, just from nowhere, just see Badashile.
It's not, and people are just saying Badashile.
But we're not of your life.
You have to use that.
And he gets a ball playing defender. Badashile enters Manchester United today. He's a starter.
You Okay, but there are also persons calling for the head of.
And
right.
That's so funny. I met some Chelsea fans yesterday and they were like, Valencia should be after winning the World Cup. That's World Cup is over now. You should leave. We need another quick.
2 trophies already. The Conference League, World Cup.
That's Chelsea fan for you.
I think one thing about Maresca is that there are periods in time where he usually chokes under pressure. And I think
now the red card against Manchester United where he messed it up by himself.
Then like I do say, Maresca is not a coach that can win the league title. When it comes to cup, because cup gives you time, get prepared, and there's it's a few number of matches. Just win, I think 8-10 games, and the champion of a particular but league, you have to be consistent for that 8 games. So it's not that easy.
Can't find that consistency, can't.
No. Chelsea cannot
even last season.
Chelsea cannot win 10 games. Like even what Aston Villa is currently doing with Maresca, Chelsea can do it.
Even last season, so they barely played the UEFA Champions League. After
they took advantage of the fact that there are 5 teams going to.
Yes, and that was Arsenal brought that into the league by defeating the almighty Real Madrid. So Premier League should appreciate the effort of Mikel Arteta.
To that, it's okay. All right. So let's talk about Manchester United. They said they couldn't do it. But they did it without Bruno. Thank you very much. They are never won again without Bruno. They are not won at those 5 games. But guess what? Manchester United won Newcastle United.
It's just one shot of time. It is not for Ramsdale. Do go for player.
No. Well, what is it not for Ramsdale? That shot was a beat.
Can that go beat Nipo?
You can that should be able to beat any goalkeeper.
That goal deserve the Puskas award.
I can't buy the goal. What are you talking about? But let's talk about some key things in the game.
Yeah.
For example, Amorim changed the system. 4-2-3-1, and we saw the players play probably comfortably for the first time since Amorim got in. We saw it in heaven play well. He was like a lot.
I think
play well at right back.
Got it right tactically.
We saw Ugarte that they are finished. Play well as a defensive midfielder. Why? Because he's playing in his natural position.
I think it's so funny that it took Bruno Fernandes injury for Amorim to think, okay, I need to revert back to going to defend two important players, and they played Casemiro and Ugarte in the top defense room, and that kind of gave United that stability, because since there's no Bruno Fernandes who will be their creative midfielder, and they needed something to actually preserve the defense, to actually be in front of the defense, and it's decided, okay, Ugarte and Casemiro can actually do this, and then he brought them in, and since there was no minor as well, that was probably why he brought them.
So you actually believe that this guy, when everybody's back, when Bruno is back, when Mino is back,
Yeah,
when Ahmad and Bello are back, they are going back to the
That's Amorim for you.
That's certain.
He's someone that believes in himself.
That's certain.
And I think he's doing that to the fault, actually. I mean, there's always room for improvement.
We had a coach that didn't believe in himself, that played one system at Ajax, and then said, no, that system cannot work here. And then and messed up. And then we find a coach that says, you know what, whether you keep me or not,
is
this system, I live and die by this system.
Well, that's. I wish Amorim were, because I want him to stay for 2, 3, 4 more years.
But would this be the start of better things for Amorim? Because when you look at the next couple of games for him, he plays Wolves, he plays Leeds, he plays Brighton.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel there's this guy that wants
I think he plays Burnley also during that time. So these are the next 4 games. Winnable games. Finally, maybe he can win 5 and that guy can cut his ear.
Yeah, I think that guy might be able to cut his ear finally. Yeah.
Let's not forget that My U squad is still very thin.
Yeah, because of that.
I look at the bench that look having Jack
Fletcher,
no, my team is still very thin with an experienced team, even with an experienced coach. Man U is still prone to lose a winning game. And let's not forget that Man U has been having a very good performance in the first half. They only had issues in the second half. Yeah. It's also happened against the first 2.
Against they had to hold on. Ultra defensive.
And I still believe even when Amorim made some mistakes that day, the substitution, removing Casemiro, taking off.
I mean, even Casemiro himself was surprised.
At this time, and everything choked, everything just happened all of a sudden. It was just fortunate to win.
But eventually,
they won.
So, but still, Man U is still prone to lose winnable games. I'm telling you.
But I think one thing that's going to help them right now is the fact that they are playing likes of Leeds United and wanting one players next. They are not playing all these Aston Villa, Liverpool, Manchester City right now. So I don't know, these are winning games.
Yeah.
And if they can actually get a little bit of consistency, I think that's what they need right now. They need the consistency. They should.
Wolves at the Old Trafford, Bournemouth at Tottenham, Leeds United at Elland Road. Games
they should be getting a little bit of consistency. And
They should be getting 1 point, 2 points, 1 point.